All right. How is it going, you magnificent sons of bitches? I'm here right now with Bearstown and Mitch Mayette.
How you
We
doing?
are going to. How's it going, guys? We're going to be
What's
talking
up?
about Fastlane and how bad it sucked. Um, I'll go ahead and start with Bearstown. Give me your thoughts of this pay-per-view.
It's boring. It's sleeping boring because the show was so boring. You just sleep all day long. The pay-per-view match. Brock Lesnar's been the good Lord shut down Brock Lesnar. The Beast kind of wasn't that Brock Lesnar anymore. Wasn't a good match at all. You mean? And AJ Styles against Jericho was great. You know what I'm saying? But the pay-per-view was boring. Very corny.
What did
Seems
you
like
think? Oh, you're kind of breaking up a little bit again, Bearstown.
again. Sounds like this is
Yeah. What did you think, Mitch?
Way to go, WWE. What a waste of time. What a waste of money. What a waste of 3 hours. Why would you put a shit show on before I the only good match was the AJ Styles match. I mean, if you look at it, WrestleMania is gonna suck. You know, I don't understand why you bumped the U.S. title match from the card to put on two fillers that accidentally didn't really mean shit. The R-Truth versus Curtis Axel, and then the Edge and Christian. This pay-per-view is really not worth talking about that much.
WWE is the only fucking company I know that John Cena can give us exactly what we want, which is no fucking John Cena. But somehow they can manage to fuck it up and still make the show suck. It's like they're the fucking anti-talent. It's like, oh well, we're not gonna even try to get anybody over or try to bring any interest into the fucking product. There's so much shit that they could have did to throw you for a loop to make you not regret watching this pay-per-view, wasting 3 hours of your life, wasting some of your brain cells trying to understand what the fuck is going on. Oh man, it was horrible. So we'll start off with the first match. Well, you all want to kick off with the pre-show. We'll go ahead and go with Alberto Del Rio and Kalisto. Now this was Bearstown's match of the night. So we'll go with Mitch. What was your thought on Alberto Del Rio versus Kalisto?
I mean, you mean Alberto Del Rio versus Rey Mysterio the Third? Basically, it was supposed to be on the pay-per-view. They put it on the pre-show, which this match actually did belong on the pre-show. As Kalisto beats Del Rio 2 out of 3 falls. The first was Del Rio getting disqualified, then Del Rio winning, and then Kalisto winning on some stupid finish or whatever. Match a 1.
What about you, Bearstown? What was your thoughts on Kalisto versus Alberto Del Rio?
oh, oh that was a wow. That wasn't a really big match at all. The Calista won, but hey, I give I said two.
You give it a 2?
Yeah.
Um, the original match with Alberto Del Rio and Kalisto. In the first match that they had at the Royal Rumble, well, not the first match, but the first pay-per-view match they had at the Royal Rumble, it was kind of full of botches. I guess that's the only reason it makes any sense why you would bump this match off the card and into the pre-show. You're having these matches way too fucking much between current talent. I don't know what the fuck they do or what the hell they think, but it's always the same fucking matches over and over and over again. Why would anybody want to buy a fucking pay-per-view when they could watch this shit for free on Raw? It's not like you're bringing out anything that you're not showing every fucking week. So, to me, this was a pointless match. No build-up, no anticipation for it. We can just go ahead and move on to the Divas tag team match, which was Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks versus Naomi and Tamina. What was your thoughts on this match, Bearstown?
It was horrible. It was okay. Boring tag team match. It's just so boring, you know. Talented Becky and Sasha Banks against two not good talented females out there. That was pathetic. I give it a -2 because it was so boring. It's so it's like, why like the US tag team should be there? It was like boring. That's my thoughts.
What's your thoughts, Mitch?
I mean, I really didn't see this match. I took I had a bathroom break. And it, again, really, you look at the Divas division, you look at NXT's Divas division, this is just Vince killing women's wrestling, honestly. I give it
Um,
a, I
Go
give it a
ahead.
0. I give it a 0.
A 0. So see, we've got this really, really shitty pay-per-view going on right now. I understand that they're pushing, Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch. To me, it was pointless to have Tamina take the pinfall if you were going to have a pinfall taken. But that's what they do. They've jobbed Tamina out ever since she's come back. The whole damn thing, it's the dead, and I don't see anybody reviving it. And to me, I don't look at Sasha Banks or Becky Lynch. They're okay looking, but I don't see them reviving this dead fucking Divas division. I think that the Total Divas is pretty much the division, or the women's wrestling division for WWE. So that's pretty much dead. We'll go ahead and go on to the next match, and I'm trying to think of which one was the next match.
Kevin Owens versus British Bulldog, aka Shawn Michaels, aka Dolph Ziggler.
Okay, we'll go ahead and start with you, Mitch. What'd you think of Kevin Owens versus Soft Ziggler?
Now, I mean, what the hell was up with Dolph Ziggler's hair tonight? He looked a cross between British Bulldog and Shawn Michaels with the braids. I mean, really, this match was okay, but nothing special. Owens wins. Um, I give it a 1.5.
What about you, Beartown?
I give it -10. Horrible match. Good at finishing, but I can Owens. But that just sucks. Oh, this guy fucking sucks. I don't know why what's the big deal of fucking Dolph Ziggler? Tell me why. What's the big deal? I mean, for fucking 10 years. Dolph Ziggler's a feature. What the fuck? Are you just talking about? Are you getting jokes?
Wasn't he a cheerleader or something?
Exactly. It's fucking wrestling
Yeah, he
fans
was.
today. Talking about Dolph Ziggler for years. For years. All the people telling me, oh, Dolph Ziggler's a face. What the fuck? Really? What's the big deal of Dolph Ziggler? I don't get it. This guy sucks. You know what I mean? And compared to like Shawn Michaels, that's being disrespectful to Shawn Michaels. Can you fucking compare to fucking Shawn Michaels? I'm a Shawn Michaels fan too, but how you fucking compare to Shawn Michaels? Shawn Michaels was great in the ring, but sucked at the face. And Shawn Michaels was talented. But Dolph Ziggler, nada. He sucks. I mean, that's why I like Shawn Michaels. That's why I don't like Dolph Ziggler at all. I like, dude, really? Put the guy that fucking he sucks. He's worse than John Cena. You're saying Cameron is better than a freaking Dolph Ziggler, dude. I think Dolph Ziggler matches fucking sucks, dude. That's how you understand.
Yeah.
But watching him, what's the big deal of him? He's so good. He's so good. What the fuck? He's not that good. He sucks, dude. He's corny. You know what I mean? That's the thing with Dolph Ziggler. He's an overrated bum. He should retire from WWE for years. So he Dolph Ziggler fanboys, start crying because Dolph Ziggler is fucking suck ass dick.
Yeah. What's your thoughts, Polston?
This match has been one of those matches where they overkill a match. These matches are oversaturated. Whenever you have match after match after match after match, whenever you have the same match on the pay-per-view, what's the fucking point? Shit, the same false finishers, the same. The outcome may be different, but it's the same match. So we're seeing the same shit over and over and over and over again. I just don't even get. I don't even get the fucking point of why you would even watch this, because you can watch it on the fucking YouTube channel for free. You've already seen their shit, man. Just go back and watch their shit.
Yeah.
So the next match was for the Divas title, right? That's
No, it was a Kane, Ryback, and
Oh yeah, that's the one that I missed. Kane, Ryback, and Big Show versus the Wyatts. Kane and Ryback and the Big Show end up winning. What was your thoughts on this, Bearstown?
The Wyatt losing to the King, oh, that was pathetic. Why can't Wyatt stop winning? Like I said, man, it's fucking Big Show and Kane. Really, I don't understand why I'm pushing Kane. I'm a big Kane fan. Yeah, I know, but Kane is retired.
I mean,
Kane,
yeah. Can I give my thoughts?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, now, as for the Wyatts losing to Kane, Big Show, and Ryback, and you really want to put Undertaker in a main event at WrestleMania against Braun Strowman, really? Did WWE even watch this match? I hate to disappoint you guys, but that's the way it's going. Undertaker, Braun Strowman, WrestleMania 32.
Oh my god. Dude, don't say that. Don't say that. I don't even see the fucking point behind having the fucking Wyatts lose to one guy in Ryback that you're not doing shit with and you haven't done shit. You tried to build him up, failed. Tried to build him up again, still failed. Big Show, you're not going to do shit with. You're not going to be able to do anything with Big Show that much more longer. He's not even, you've put him in a fucking diaper and had him dance around on a fucking commercial. You've made him cry in the middle of a fucking ring. It's really, at this point, hard to take Big Show seriously. You've had fucking Kane act goofy for the past year or two, and it's hard to take him seriously anymore as a monster heel. And you've got three guys on the fucking card that you can build up as legitimate monster heels, and you have them jobbing. If they're jobbing, they should be jobbing at people like Dean Ambrose or fucking Roman Reigns. Maybe even to a little bit of a degree Seth Rollins, somebody that you want to build. But you have them job to these guys right here that this match was even pointless. Why even have this fucking match? To me, it's a waste of the fucking Wyatts anyways. So yeah, it's WWE not knowing their head from their fucking butthole. Um, we'll go ahead and get into the next match. That was the Divas match with Charlotte and Brie Bella. We'll go ahead and start with you, Mitch. What was your thoughts on um, Charlotte or Charles or whatever the fuck his name is versus Brie Bella?
I think it's David Flair in a dress, but you know what I mean. Um, again, a Divas match. Again, Vince trying to kill the Divas division. It was shit. They could have gave Brie a title. Again, I think this is Vince sparing Daniel Bryan and his fans. It was shit.
What about you, Bearstown?
That was garbage. -10.
You said -10. 10.
Garbage.
I mean, that just shows you the level of this
It's a
fucking
joke.
pay-per-view, bro.
It's a joke. Shot Flair winning again. Like, isn't that predictable? That's so fucking predictable, man. I didn't try Flair is gonna be a face of the company. And he was. You know what
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! And what was the match after this? Was this okay? We had the AJ Styles right and Chris Jericho match right? Match of the night after
Yeah.
this one.
I mean?
Yes, definitely the match
What
of
was
the
your
night.
thought? What was your thoughts on this Bearstown? We'll start with you.
I give 3 stars. I give 5 stars out of 10 stars. That was a good match. I like AJ Styles and Jericho. Pretty talented. You know, it seems like showing TNA. I'm glad that WWE is not very AJ Styles. That was my biggest fear of coming in. AJ Styles is a terrific wrestler. Being Jericho, the same Jericho that beats The Rock in Austin in the same night to win the Undisputed title. I think AJ Styles is pretty good right now because AJ Styles is a star for TNA. So I'm glad that pushes stars the right way. You know, I've always been a big fan of AJ Styles. So I'm glad AJ Styles is still winning. Not getting buried.
What
And
about you, Mitch? Oh, sorry, Bearstown. Go ahead.
AJ Styles to make it show a little bit good now. If it wasn't AJ Styles in the match, it would suck. That's it.
Now, actually, I find it funny that WWE is actually trying to push a TNA guy over a WWE guy. I mean, I know AJ's not in TNA no more, but it's like WWE is telling people that TNA is better than WWE. Um, it looked like Jericho was going to turn heel, but he shook his hand. Uh, I think Jericho was the right guy to put AJ over, just because they're from kind of the same build and close enough in age. I think this match was the match of the night. I'll give it a 10.
And well,
Yeah.
we know that AJ Styles is going to be able to work a good match. I'll tell you what, and as bad as I don't like the guy, I tell you who I would say to WrestleMania. I would have him wrestle Seth Rollins. You know, if say Seth Rollins were to come back or whatnot, I think that would be a good match. Um, AJ Styles can work a match. Uh, you know, Jericho always does the right thing. This is a match that is going to be the most satisfying match on the damn card on the fucking. But that's not really setting the fucking bar that high at the end of the fucking day. Whenever all these matches that they've had for the past fucking few pay-per-views have just been like you're just wanting that one moment, that pipe bomb moment, something, and we haven't gotten not shit. for the past 2 or 3 years, we have not got one of those fucking moments. And I think that the fans, the fucking ratings show. I mean, you had one moment in Sting returning, and that was their holy shit moment of that year. But to me, it wasn't like it was, oh wow. And plus, especially since they made him job out, then this year was AJ Styles coming in, and I mean, to me, AJ Styles is a good worker. I like what they're doing with him, but you have to have more than just that. And I mean, they're using TNA talent to try to stay relevant because TNA has built their stars right, and that's kind of sad. So we had the next thing was the damn Christian and the Christian and Edge and the New Day segment. And I know you had some feelings about this. What was your feelings on this segment right here, Mitch?
This was a Raw segment. I mean, honestly, um, you know, this could have been a Raw or a SmackDown show. I mean, spot. I have no idea why they bumped again. They could have added another match or so. They could have used hell. They could have put an NXT match on. I'm sure that everybody would have enjoyed that than this segment. I know it was probably just to hype the Edge and Christian show debut, but again, this should have been a Raw or a SmackDown spot.
What do you think, Bearstown?
What? Match against who?
The Edge and Christian and the New Day segment.
Crap.
Or is
It
it
was
crap?
garbage.
Well, Bearstown says it's trash. So we know that it was there to promote Edge and Christian. Personal, I like Edge and Christian. Them guys together are pretty good. They're pretty funny. I like Edge and Christian, but I don't understand the point of this because everybody just left after the pay-per-view because the pay-per-view was so dull. So I don't think it really helped to promote shit.
I
At the
mean,
beginning, what was that?
they waited until before the main event to put the segment on. It's like, what the hell? Why?
And then they did a filler match, which was R-Truth versus Curtis Axel from Social Outcast. So, what was your match on Axel versus Truth? We'll start with Bearstown. Go ahead, Bears. Are you there, Bearstown? Bearstown's Wi-Fi has been going in and out.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and go ahead and tell us what you thought of it, Mitch.
Basically another Raw segment. This pay per view, it seemed like it felt like a Raw. Honestly, this was this was a segment. Again, should have been on Raw or SmackDown. Why on a pay per view, and why before the main event? Way to kill the main event. I'm pretty sure because I know I've heard people walking out of the shows. A lot of people walked out before the main event because of this.
The match sucks, dude. I give them a negative 10. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
You give it a negative 10? I figured
Yes.
you'd give it a plus 100.
That's so fucking shit, dude. I can't get a negative 100. This is pointless. My god, God doesn't want to. Easy. That shit sucks, man.
Um, I can't even think to see. Okay, the next one was for the World Championship. It was Dean Ambrose versus Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. We'll go ahead and start with you, Mitch. What did you think of this match?
Really, again, Roman Reigns winning. No surprise. He's won the last two WrestleManias. He's been headlining it. I guess because he's The Rock's cousin or something. No shot at The Rock. The Rock's okay. But really, why have Lesnar in this match? Well, actually, to get the star power, but not even be involved in the pin. Honestly, I thought they would at least had Bray Wyatt come out and attack Lesnar, but nothing like that happened. No interference, no nothing. Roman wins with a Superman punch, and then that's it. This match sucked. Like I said, this whole pay-per-view felt like a Raw.
Yeah, it was terrible. What'd you think, Bearstown?
The man sucks so pathetic. I'm sorry, man. How the fuck you lower down Brock Lesnar just like a guy? Shouldn't you put Brock Lesnar like a beast? And put Brock Lesnar as a champion, lose to Reigns cleanly, not have a chance against Reigns in the ambos? And that's a problem. This cut down Brock Lesnar to 4 straight to 100 to level 5. This is so fucking bad, man. Are you kidding me? It's getting, you guys are getting predictable. That's a sure. Very boring, man. How do you fucking get people excited for the 3 net good for WrestleMania? It's not that exciting. It's like shit. It looks like trash, dumpster trash. So we may have the worst WrestleMania in Texas. How come we next month? It's gonna be the lowest. It's gonna be like what 10,5 people will show up because who wants to go to WrestleMania in Texas, especially Texas Stadium? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's like uh,
it doesn't shock
that's the
me, Vince.
Cowboys.
Yeah, it's going to be an embarrassment for him. I mean, you're absolutely 100% right. And to be honest with you, I think at this fucking point, there's nothing Vince could do to pack that stadium. I know they're not going to fucking pack that stadium. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't start giving away seats at the fucking door. Because that stadium is fucking huge. And we know Vince's proclivities. If this was up north somewhere, I bet you they would at least try to promote this WrestleMania. Try to put on good matches. He doesn't like the South that much. He's putting on a shit show. In fact, like to have fucking WrestleMania here. I forgot how much it is, but I know that the Texas taxpayers are ponying up some dough or something. They're putting money into it. Uh, the shit at DCX. If you want in, you better hurry up, bro, because we're fixing to wrap this show up.
Hi,
But
everybody.
what's up, DCX?
IDCX.
How's it going?
What have you been up to, man? What'd you think of the show?
I only saw the main event, and the ending was very anticlimactic.
I'll fucking say that. I don't even understand why the hell they went with that ending. Um, who did you think should have won the match?
Lesnar.
Lesnar. So we have one Lesnar. How about you, Mitch? Who would you have put over?
I would have put Ambrose.
What about you, Bearstown?
Ambrose.
Ambrose. And I was another one of those Ambrose guys, or at least have Roman Reigns turn heel. Anyways, we'll go ahead and give your final thoughts. we'll go ahead and start with DCX right here. What would you give this pay-per-view?
Well, from what I saw, the main event wasn't good, and from what I've heard, the show wasn't all that great. So, 1.5 out of 10.
1.5 out of 10. How about you, Mitch? What did you give this pay-per-view?
This is going to be WrestleMania, really. The road to WrestleMania. I'm not happy about it. I'm gonna give it a negative 200.
Negative 200. Wow. What about you, Bearstown? Yeah, Bearstown cut out. His Wi-Fi must have dropped. I'll go ahead and go with my score. See if Bearstown shows back up. I'll go ahead and give this show a 2, which is originally what I give it. It's definitely not a show that I would probably bother buying later on. What about you, Bearstown? What do you give this show?
I think I get a show. Let's see. I can negative 219.
Negative 219. So we got a negative 200, a negative 219. DCX gave it a 1.5, and I gave it a 2 for a staggering negative 218 rating. But so you guys, you tell us what y'all think. Y'all tell us what you thought of the show. Did it suck as bad as we say it sucked, or are we just being overzealous? Y'all tell us what y'all think. Y'all like, sub, do the shit YouTube tells us to do to get over, and for now, we're out.
Alright.